blocking the entrance. This foodway. I'm okay right here. I'm okay right here. For officer safety.
Go back over there where you were. That was perfectly fine.
Yeah, you're the second car he's come up.
I'm telling you to back up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we don't either. We don't.
Let me get your name and badge number, tough guy.
Dorsey.
Dorsey, what's your ID number? What's your badge number?
659.
Okay, do your job, man. You don't have to give me unlawful directives. Okay, I'm doing everything within the law. So
I just need you to back up, so we're good.
I'm good right here, man. I'm not a First Amendment auditor, sweetheart. It's free press. It's media. We're watching you guys.
That's fine. He asked who you were, and I explained you're a First Amendment auditor.
I am?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
It's fine. You do that. It don't bother me.
I'm free press.
That's fine.
You know the difference? Okay.
As long as you don't cause an officer safety issue, you're good.
Let me ask you a question. You know 5 elements of the First Amendment? There's 5 elements to it.
5 elements of the First Amendment: freedom to assemble, freedom of the press, freedom of speech, and I don't remember the other two, to be completely honest.
Hey, you got 3. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm okay with that. Do you know how many amendments there are?
A lot.
Not that many. 27. First one's most important. Do you know the only job that's protected by the Constitution? Free press. And by law, case law, I could be within 8 feet. I could be as close to over here. No officer safety. No officer safety. There's no officer safety. You have a gun, you have a taser, you have backup. He has a gun, he has a taser. There's no officer safety issue. I don't know you. That's why I'm watching you guys. You guys all have that. Nope. If I'm within the law, I don't need an unlawful directive. Okay? And if you can ask all day long, but if I don't move, you don't need to threaten and get aggressive.
You can be arrested for resisting lane obstruction.
Look at this.
So.
And they probably.
I know. Like, I expect this Friday or
Officer safety. That's why you guys locked the police department, right? Because officer safety, y'all are scared that
No, we have an
somebody...
individual civilian in there after dark that we are not in the police department to protect her.
This is hilarious, guys. Do you hear this paranoia? There's a female in there and they're not there to protect her. That's why they locked the door to the police department.
I think, honestly, he's the same one I arrested a drunk here in this parking lot. And he, is it?
So they say I'm a First Amendment auditor, as if I'm going around auditing these government buildings. They're all fucking scared. I'm scared of the camera. I don't have any weapons, man. Just 2 cameras. That's it.
You're gonna walk up. You can stand over there.
I'm good here.
Okay. You can stand
8
over
feet.
There.
I'm good.
Behind me.
Look at this. He's taking total attention off the stop.
You want to come up here? That's even great. Thank you. All right, Michael. Hey, how are you? You got a scale down version of my videos. Okay. Here's your driver's license back. Okay. I'm on the issue.
That's what it is.
Just at home, I forgot it.
You're welcome.
North Carolina General Statute says that you have to have your license possession of the operating motor vehicle on street highway, okay? Not only is this an infraction.
Look at her just looking. She was poking for something.
There's that. You take care of your health.
Hey.
Hey, Michael. Yes, sir. Okay, one, just make sure you put the high beam lights on. And two, can I ask you a quick question? Yeah, what's that? Do you have any marijuana and marijuana definitely in it? Nothing else before?
You don't have to answer any questions.
Are you okay if I take a quick look at you?
Oh, wow, you gave him consent. You could say no at any point. That cuts off their consent. That's crazy, Michael. People...
You come back with me. Okay. Nothing on you. No, no. Be careful.
Michael, anytime you want them to stop this search, you say to stop the search out loud.
You good? You got it. Okay, okay.
So what's going on back here? Let's make sure there's nothing planted.
Do you want to make it a career, or is this just a stepping stone right now getting that experience?
Look at him getting all down there. He's really digging. We got this conversation going on over here. This guy's digging. He's looking for a little roach. He's looking for the tiniest seed. He's letting them search. He gave them consent. That's the biggest mistake people will make. Let's get a picture of this. This will be good. Actually got it. Listen to this dare. It's a dare advice. Marijuana is bad. It's bad. Don't know why, but it's bad. Pharmaceuticals, alcohol, tobacco, do all that stuff, but don't do the marijuana. The marijuana stick, ooh, that's bad. The worst thing about marijuana are the police busting down people's doors, invading people's privacy, violating people's rights.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing about marijuana.
No, you're good. You're fine. Just make sure you have those high beam lights off so you're not obscuring traffic. Make sure you have the lights in your possession. Okay. All right. Well, hey, I appreciate it. All right. Have a good night. Be careful. Thank you.
Be safe, man.
Hey, one more question, Michael. Yes, sir. That's my grandpa. Oh, that's my grandpa. tell him I said hello. I'll let him. Hey, I appreciate it. No problem. Have a good night.
Good night.
Yeah. Have a good night, sir.
Hey Dorsey, real quick, man. Just look up the case law that allows journalists, free press, you know, how close to get, what we can say and do. Ordinance never supersedes the
Got you on
Constitution,
that,
man,
but
period.
You gotta also understand too that the case law does not cover an officer safety rule. So
Officer safety is bullshit. You can
Can I talk?
not if you're gonna say officer safety, man. That's the biggest cowardice book I
Officer
can think.
safety is not the articulable reason that you explain in court when you testify. Officer safety is just the topic or the subject, and then you explain and articulate why it's an officer safety
So
issue.
case law protects me regardless of
you're not gonna let me
officer
talk at
safety.
all?
Well, you know,
I'll listen to you.
okay.
I'm having a cordial conversation
You
with
cut me up when I was talking to you earlier, but okay.
I'm sorry. I apologize about that.
Thank you, sir. That's very polite, and I'm sorry we got off on the wrong foot. And real quick, Sergeant, the cat's supposed to be closed when you're out of the vehicle, right? It's not supposed to be up. It's not policy.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Can I finish?
Yes,
No?
please.
All right. And you're recording this, right? I want to make sure all of your video footage gets.
I'll get you good, man. You look sharp.
So when we have a car stopped here, right? When you came over here, that's perfectly fine. There's no issue.
That's right.
When I have an officer that goes up to the driver's side window and you approach the back side, which is her blind side, that is where we have an officer safety issue. Okay? Like she just told you, she don't know you, and like you said, you don't know us. Like you said, you don't have any weapons, but I don't know what you have concealed on you. My weapons are visible. I'm allowed to carry them by law. Okay? So that's neither here nor there, but when you walk up on an officer like that, we have a officer safety issue.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So if she was in Walmart and she was picking up like a Mountain Dew or something, and I was behind her in line, there's an officer safety issue. Is that what you're saying?
Potentially it could be.
That's what it sounds like you're saying.
Potentially it could be.
That's bullshit.
Well,
They might be feeding you guys
that's
that.
your opinion on that.
Well, let me just say this. If I wanted to, I could go running by when she's got her back turned to me. Okay. It's not an officer safety thing.
But
you guys could
didn't say
definitely let me
walk, you
finish.
said run.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's something I'm considering doing. You guys might want to get some training on it.
Okay.
There's no law against recording the stops. There's no law against somebody, especially a journalist, being close enough to the stop to hear the conversation, because that's the purpose of recording and documenting what is being said, what is being told, because you swore an oath to defend people's rights. Number one,
I agree with you on all that.
I'm just officer safety is a bullshit thing. It's a
not,
total
it's really
bullshit
not.
thing. It's not covered by law. It's a made up like fairyland type officer safety. That's great. That's great. Where's my safety? Where's our safety? We don't have safety. Not if you're threatening me. Hey, get away. You got to get away from there. Blah blah blah.
That's just me advising.
The law says I'm allowed to be 8 feet. You can look it up. Please look it up. Case law. It's case law. U.S. Supreme Court.
If there was not an officer standing right there, and you want to do it 8 feet, and he was okay with that, perfectly fine.
I don't have to even tell you. I have God-given rights to record.
You're right.
If this, I don't know, it's not an easement or whatever, but if there's an easement, I'm walking down the easement, she's got something pulled over, I have to walk up behind her. You guys can't flip out. You can't be officer safety shit. You know, the right people would take you, you know, to the court, sue your ass on the, what, 1983 or something like that. Concord's Kangaroo Court here, Cabarrus County, is just generating revenue, man. That's it. So, you know, people please, people don't really push it as much as they should, but I have every right to walk up on her when she's talking. If I'm closer than 8 feet, then now it's a gray area, because case law allows me 8 feet. Allows me to say anything.
So what do you deem this distance right now?
I honestly think it's about 8 feet.
Okay. Do you understand that you were standing there when that car was closer to the
I was a good 12 feet away from her, 15 feet.
Okay, I guess we have
far enough away.
But can I say one last thing before we end this conversation? This is totally my advice to you. I'm not threatening you. I'm not saying that this is the law. You can't do this, but that revert back to that thing you said you might run past an officer. I caution you to be careful with that.
It would be
because
definitely
I'm just giving you a scenario.
A lot more thought put into it.
If I'm at this window talking to this person I have stopped, and I turn and I see you running full speed at me, you might get speared.
Well, if I'm going right at, that's a different story.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, why is that different story?
If somebody's running at me, I'm going to do the same thing.
Why?
If somebody's running at me, right? Because they're running at me. Okay, if I'm running by me, if somebody is running by me, I'm not going to spear them. Well, You guys have a tough
You
job.
disagreed with me.
You have a tough job.
You're right.
You
and I'm
have to
gonna
make
take care
that,
of it.
you know.
I signed up for it. I signed on the dotted line, so I agree that I'm going to deal with this stuff.
I mean,
now.
just make sure you guys are protecting people's rights, because there's a lot of
Absolutely.
times you aren't, and you got lieutenants in there that are teaching you wrong law.
Well, I can tell you, Officer Dorsey here is to protect people's rights.
Okay.
I have no other interest other than
Well,
that.
let me tell you about this. I was up at the police station maybe like 4 months ago, 5 months ago. Talked to Parker. He trespassed me.
Oh, wow.
That's an illegal
You must have
trespass.
done a lot. Really?
Yes, it is, sir.
When was this?
In a public building, you can't tell somebody they're
What day was
trespassing.
this? What day of the week was it?
I have no idea.
Was it
I can't remember, Thursday or Friday, maybe.
with the doors locked?
It's like 8 o'clock. Don't y'all lock the doors at 5 o'clock for safety purposes? Because I got a phone call
9 p.m.
called after. Oh, so I couldn't go in there at 10 o'clock and file a report? Like,
No, you can hit the buzzer and they can ask you what's going on, and then if you had a matter that needs
Here we
to
go,
be
the runaround.
then
Come on.
supervisor come out and talk
if
to you.
it's midnight and I want to go up there and file a police report or a complaint on a police officer, you're telling me I can't go there. I'm not allowed because...
That's not what I said. You didn't hear what I just said to you.
I did, but I'm trying to understand what you
Right,
said.
so I'm trying to explain to you.
The doors are locked for safety. Well, because it's crazy, man.
You asked me a question, I can't give you an answer.
We could call right now, put it on speakerphone. I'll ask them why their doors are locked, and they're going to say, we just locked them because of safety reasons.
Right.
Officer
because-
safety.
So let me explain to
You're
you.
locked-
Every police department, or most police departments in the United States, not all of them have a manned person in there to be available in the middle of the night.
Sure.
So when
Understand that.
happens, what do you have to do? You have to wait till the next business day during business hours to go there for your business, right? Right or wrong? You just said true, so right? Okay, right.
I'm not going to
So-
answer any more questions. Just go ahead. Get,
What I'm
you
saying
know,
to you is, it is a safety issue. It is a safety issue. We have the luxury of being able to have somebody available when there's an emergency situation, as far as a record thing like a complaint, who can streamline you with a supervisor if it's in the middle of the night.
but
But if
you
you're
you think
there for any other
Parker
purpose,
has...
come back during business hours.
Parker, you think Parker has the right to trespass a citizen out of the police department because he feels like it?
No, I think
They
he
have
has
to
the
be-
right. I think he has the right because he's the watch commander.
Wrong.
The chief
Wrong.
gives him the ability
Wrong.
to make those decisions when the chief and administration is not.
Wrong. If I'm breaking the law, that's a different story. But if I'm in there to handle business, regardless of what hour it is, he has no right to trespass me. So
I
he
wasn't
trespassed
there.
me. He violated my rights. Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were gonna go handle him
I
for
heard
me.
big pieces about it when I was there, so I can't really make a judgment call on it. You know what I mean? But
There's
I just
a video.
tell you what I know.
I can show you the video.
My policy.
It's pretty, you know, black and white. But-
Like she said, I don't have a problem with you recording.
But officer safety,
I
well,
strive each and every day to make sure that I can serve the people of the city of Concord.
I've been doing it long enough
Okay.
now. You guys know about me because you've been trained. Because things are changing. You're not. Something happened.
We can't really train for a person.
There's been some type of education, but
It's just the typical law.
anyways. So you're saying I can't go up to the police station like right now? I'm sure the doors are closed because it's after 5. But I'm gonna go up there.
But if you got a urgent police matter,
It's
sure
not
you
urgent,
can.
but I'm gonna go up there anyways because I want to get some public records.
Well, there's
say.
a lieutenant working tonight, and they'll probably direct you to the lieutenant.
Is it
Just trying
Parker?
to help you with the streamline this now. We have a supervisor right here, and if you need to
Lieutenant
talk,
Sabanya.
you can talk
Gotcha.
to a lieutenant. She can handle that for you. There's no reason to go to the police department. But if you want to go up there,
I appreciate the input.
and
There is
insert
reason.
yourself,
Insert myself. Handle my business. Go up to the department and handle my business.
You have a vehicle, you have a driver's license, I'm sure. I mean, you have the right and ability to travel amongst the highways and the streets as it allows you to.
You think, right? Well, now we're talking what, free travel or something? That's a whole totally
I'm
different
saying
thing.
that you have a driver's
Right
license.
to
you have a
travel.
vehicle.
Right to travel is what it's called. So, it's
Right
another
to
thing.
drive a vehicle with a license. Is that any different?
I missed the question. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm saying right to drive a vehicle with a license.
Right.
All
Well,
right. What's your name, or what should I call you?
you call me Nate. I'm Nate. I'm Nate.
Nate, nice
Yeah.
to meet you, Nate.
Likewise,
I'm
Dorsey.
Have a
I'll
good
see
night.
you around, man. Please stay casual. Hey, were you at the McDonald's the other night? Lady had a beat up, busted up car.
Yes, sir, I was.
Thank you for being cordial up there. Everybody was cool. I didn't have any problems. I was
Oh yeah,
surprised.
we wanted to make sure because she was in a really bad wreck and traveled that far. We just want to make sure she's good because at that point she didn't even remember hitting somebody. So yeah, it gets a little.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was okay, guys. Well,
Hey, Nate,
be
since
safe.
you out here often too, like if you see something that's wrong or a crime being committed or something going on, don't hesitate to call us.
You guys hurt too many people, man.
You're out here just as much as we are.
You guys hurt too many people.
Huh?
I would never call you guys. I'd only call you guys maybe if there was somebody like getting murdered or something like that, you know, raped or something violent. And that's, I'd probably jump in before I'd call you guys, you know, honestly, you know. There's a lot of, I just don't want, I don't want people to get beat up for non-violent things, you know, like not paying their seatbelt fine and getting a warrant out for an arrest or something, and you guys come and beat and kicking them in the mouth. Silly stuff. Well, I mean, it happens all the time, right? So you tell people, hey, just remember next time, have a good day. That's not my purpose out here, you know. It almost feels to me like you guys are extorting people and you're just patrolling for profit, because I see so many people pulled over. The courts are absolutely overloaded with people, and it's all minor non-violent things that, I mean, there's definitely some violent things, but they're non-violent things. And
these last 2 traffic stops you just observed and recorded, did either one of them get a citation?
I don't think so.
Right.
And that's a trend. When I'm there, you guys want to get the fuck out of there.
If you get access to my records, but you'll see my traffic stop to citation ratio. And then you call me and let me know.
Good deal. Good deal. We'll keep it up. Keep giving the warnings, man. But, you know, why did you want to search his car?
It's part of my job.
Part of his job.
That's part of his rights.
It's a horrible answer. It's my job. But, hey, I won't hold you guys up. I know you got work to do and stuff. I do appreciate the conversing, you know.
All right, Nate.
I'm so nervous and shit. You know, you got those lights on and stuff. It makes me nervous. But take care, guys. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thanks.
Take care, guys. Thank you. Thanks. So, that's it, folks. Another one, no ticket.